In the current environment, where households and firms are reluctant to borrow and banks are reluctant to lend, the effectiveness of monetary policy depends not on interest rates, but on quantitative easing or quantitative expansion. That is, the amount of broad money, M2 or M3, created by the central bank when it purchases securities. Now, it's no coincidence that in the US and the UK, where the central banks purchased securities from non-banks and thereby created new deposits, QE was pretty effective. So the US is recovering reasonably normally now, for example. Obviously in the UK there's been the interruption of Brexit, but other than that the UK was doing fine. But in contrast, in Japan and in the Eurozone, the Bank of Japan and the ECB, the European Central Bank, purchased their securities primarily from banks. And the result has been an expansion of what we call the monetary base, or the central bank's balance sheet. But there's been no transmission to broader money or purchasing power in the economy as a whole. And therefore, that type of QE has not produced the kind of recovery that we've seen in the United States. The net result is that in the Eurozone and Japan, recovery remains anemic and sluggish. And regrettably, that is having an impact on other economies in the world at large.